Hi, everyone. It is your time to connect with your higher self, higher message that you need to hear right now from our keepers of the light. And you get to pick a card, either card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. Don't think about it too much, just whatever card you are most instinctively drawn to, and perhaps which crystal you're most instinctively drawn to. My name is Lenora Lennon. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Let's get started. I will put the timestamps in the description below for the different cards so that you can skip directly to the one for you. Okay, so here we are for those of you who were called to card number 1 and this cute little crystal. If you know what this crystal is, please leave a link in the description. I want to learn from you all too. Okay. Wow. Okay. So this is a very, very in your face kind of card. Kali Ma, facing fear. Facing fear. Okay, in your face. Very in your face. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Okay, so we've got here with Kali Ma the skull necklace around her, signifying. I'm just using my intuition on this one. The realization that life is finite, and it's a reminder to, yes, there are times to stay inward and grow internally, let things what's the word I'm looking for? Letting things just slow grow inside. But then there is time to take action. And if we're not careful, life can pass us by and we've not been able to really dig our teeth in. And I do like to say, if that is the case for a loved one, nothing that ever happens is wrong. But if you're at a point in your life right now where you feel like you've had the time to go within, you've had the time to be still, to kind of cocoon, this card is sharing with you now is the time to start taking steps to move into the world more fully, to start soaring, to start taking the steps to soar. So what could that be for you? For me right now, the steps I'm taking are making these videos. I've mentioned this a lot. I'm just starting out here with these videos, slowly gaining a following, and I'm so grateful for you who do follow and like and subscribe. You have no idea. It means so much to me. And I am facing fear big time doing this. It has taken so much for me to learn the technical aspects of running a YouTube channel. I am not a youngster anymore. I wasn't raised, and I'm actually quite adverse to technology. So those are the steps I'm taking personally, and I'll share with you, the initial steps of soaring just like any bird, can be very challenging. You can, fall out of the tree, you can injure yourself, but you keep getting back up. And, you might need to set up some outward supports, maybe thinking of, with the bird analogy and the soaring, is that we have the birds have their parents, they have their siblings to support them. So, a lot of us humans do have parents and siblings to support us, but some of us don't. Some of us need to seek out other supports. For example, I'm a member of Full-Time Purpose, a support coaching program by Victor Otto and Aaron Dowdy, supporting conscious entrepreneurs. I did have to pay for that, but it was worth it because I knew it's an investment for myself. Other potential supports that come to the top of my head that I've used that are free: community resource centers. There is, in Canada, there is a federally funded 24/7 counseling service over the phone or text. I don't know if it's over by text, but over the phone for any adult. Maybe the country that you live in has a similar support. Maybe you have friends who are capable of supporting you, but I would just caution you, don't always count on friends to support you the way you need. Friends are biased. You have a history together. What you're learning and wanting to soar into may not be aligned with what your friends and family are capable of envisioning. So as much as they love you and you love them, I definitely caution against putting all your eggs in the basket of support of friends and family. Find people who are doing what you're doing, or are trained professionals, but always, always, always check in with your own inner guidance. If you're getting a yes or a no, I've had professional help that I got a no from. Another amazing tool, you're here right now, YouTube. It's the second biggest search engine on the planet. There are highly trained professionals in all areas of study that have content on the platform. So, face your fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding, and this is your chance to soar. So take whatever steps, if anything resonated that you heard me suggest today, by all means, please do start taking those steps to support yourself in your unfolding and your soon to be soaring. Namaste. All right, folks, card number 2 with our little selenite wand. Clearing. That's what I know about selenite. Feel free to share with me your knowledge of selenite. Okay, who do we have? Ooh, a Horus. This crystal is making sense. The cosmic gateway, these little clearings around the perimeter of the cosmic gateway, allowing in pure positive energy, allowing it into the center of you. Cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. So if you're like me, you might have a penchant for getting stuck in negative thinking. a lot of us who are light workers do have this struggle because it can get so bad that we start seeking beyond just the physical realm for support. And personally, I have studied the law of attraction, and I do believe it to a degree. I think we need to be careful about fearing our thoughts. Actually, Anita Morjani talks about this a lot. That's just going to cause more fear. So a better way that I look at it is I just like to think of an experience that when I'm stuck in negativity and when I can remember to shift into a more optimistic mindset, some of the tools I use are the remembrance of taking one day at a time, one moment at a time. My little go-to coaching for myself is, "You've got this, girl, you've got it." And I believe it. I really believe it because I know that it's true. Oop, there's my kitty meowing. She's got my back. I've got her back. I just spent $250 at the vet with her. And she's a little bit mad, so we'll just deal with her little meowing back there if you can hear it. So yeah, another way to shift your thoughts, if you are like me, stuck in negative and want to shift to more empowering thoughts, gratitude practice. Write down on paper, or if you're more into using tech, I personally like to write down on paper. The way I do it is I'll just start writing a list. I'll look around my room. I'm seeing right now this beautiful candle that I paid way too much for that smells amazing. And it's got the reminder. Actually, this is a really great empowering message. I am passionate, powerful, and creative. So you can even make your own empowering mantras for yourself or collect a few, and you can write them down on you can remind yourself of them. I'm kind of going off in all directions right now, but yeah, look around the room, find out, just look at things that you're grateful for. I've got this beautiful moon decoration that my dear sister gave me, and it means a lot because my sister and I haven't had the easiest relationship. So it was just so sweet of her to give it to me. It's really great to look at nature, be consciously grateful for nature, things that don't cost money. The fresh air, the blue sky, the puffy clouds, the beautiful white snow on the ground, if that's when you're reading this. So for you card pickers of number 2, Horus is here supporting your cosmic gateway, supporting your magnetic and powerful thoughts, and supporting the miraculous changes that are occurring. You've got this. Namaste. All right, card number 3, folks, who picked the beautiful piece of raw amethyst, who one of my followers shared a little bit with me that amethyst is great for supporting the presence of your spirit guides, supporting your connection with your higher self and inner guidance. Just beautiful. All right, I don't blame you if you picked that one. Number 3, who's here? Dwal Cool. Good day, Dwal Cool. Oh, he He really loves to make an appearance from this deck. I think he's one of my main guides who's wanting me to get to know him, and very powerful presence. And I think he wants you to get to know him if you don't already. Dharma unfolding. So Dharma is your right action. So not what maybe society deems right, maybe not what on paper seems right, maybe not even what you want, but what you know is right. So, for example, like I mentioned in card number 2, I have an elderly cat. I'm not really a cat person, but she is my cat, and I got her before I could have a dog, and I'm feeling a little resentful about caring for her at this late stage in the game. It's getting really expensive, and we're not really that connected, but and I have thought about rehoming her, but I got a no on that. And the right action for me is to take the best care of her that I possibly can. So that's what I do. So that's part of my dharma. And I mean, it's not exactly the worst thing in the world, because if I shift into the awareness that it's my dharma, I know that I do get enrichment from having her around, and I do. So remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Remember that you are on a path. And as you connect to these moment by moment dharma awarenesses, and find the goodness, even if it seems like not the best thing for you or not what you really want in the moment, trust the bigger picture. Trust that there is a bigger picture that you may not be aware of. It's our higher power, or at least this is my belief system. You can take it or leave it. There's a greater good happening, and each step of the way is as important as any other. So tapping into what is right for you, take each step of the path. And when you do have a step of the path that is more free and easy, just step into that and really enjoy it, because there's always going to be ups and downs. Do your best to appreciate what you can in whatever step you're in right now, because there is always something that you can appreciate. Namaste.